Hello Aquarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading for the second half of December. We're taking a look at some holiday season highlights here, what's coming in for you in love, romance, and just your life overall. General reading, as always guys, it will not resonate with every single person, so please do take from it whatever makes sense for you and release what doesn't. If you are interested in your own personal private reading at this time, that info is down below in the description box, and I will of course include a link to all of the decks and creators that you see here today. Alright guys, so we're going to start things off with messages for the singles. For those who are unattached and you're not in a relationship right now, and you just want to know who is your ideal mate who's coming in for you in the future, possibly during the holiday season or even early part of January or even next year, we'll take a look at that. So we'll go ahead and use both of my self-created decks. These are the Enlightened Mystery Oracle deck Volume 1 and Volume 2. And basically your ideal mate, who, what, where, and when of your future love connection. What could they look like? Characteristics, names, or letters that could be a part of their name, zodiac signs. So let's take a look at that, Aquarius, and see what presents itself here. And of course, cross watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in are welcome. So starting off with messages for singles, and then we'll open things up for the collective with the other decks, of course. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. So who's coming towards you? Who is coming in for you during the holiday season or even sometime during the course of next year? We'll see. All right, for Aquarius. Your ideal mate will be between the age of 25 to 35 years old. So that's a possibility here. Okay. Your person's name starts or contains the letter E. Let's see what else for Aquarius. Your person's name starts or contains the letter U. Okay, so we've got some potential letters that are popping up here. Let's see what else for Aquarius. Your person loves to make love to you. So this is somebody who is definitely desiring you. The sexual chemistry is definitely going to be there. They're going to be very attracted to you. The physical connection will be very good. What else, please, for Aquarius? Tall, dark, and delicious. So that could be describing your person right there. What else, please, for Aquarius? Okay, so we've got another age reference here. Your ideal mate will be between the age of 30 to 45 years old. So for some of you, the age bracket is 25 to 35, and for others, it's 30 to 45. This is the next card. Your person has a beard or a mustache. Okay. So they might be known for their facial hair. Your person's birthday will be in September. So we are looking at Virgo or Libra for some of you guys. Your person will have so much in common with you. Okay, so this is somebody that you will get along great with, is what's presenting itself here, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and grab some additional cards from the Volume 2 deck. For my singles, let's see what else for Aquarius. Who is coming towards you here? All right, let's see what else. Your future love will not be afraid to show you love and affection. I mean, we already see that they're going to love making love to you. The intimacy is there. This is somebody who's not afraid to express themselves to you. What else, please, for Aquarius, for my singles? Those who are open and ready for love to come in. You will meet your ideal partner at a party. I mean, we are in the holiday season here. So for some of you, you might even make a new love connection during the holiday season. Let's add a few more. You will meet your ideal partner during the spring season. So for some of you guys, if it doesn't happen during the winter time, during the holiday season, you might ultimately meet somebody, but it might not turn into anything until the spring season for some of you guys. Now look at this bottom of the deck. You will meet your future love on New Year's Day. Okay, I mean, which is right around the corner. So maybe New Year's get-togethers for some of you, you might make a connection. Your future love will sweep you off your feet. It's almost going to be so magical and intense, like a freaking fairy tale when you meet this person. You see them and there's that instant attraction, perhaps. Your ideal mate is a passionate, sensual lover. Wow, Aquarius. I mean, there's something about those intimate moments that when you guys connect in that way, it's going to be pretty intense. And lastly, your ideal mate is a great conversationalist and be a good listener. This is someone not only that you will get along great with and have great chemistry with, but they will be able to carry on a really awesome conversation between the two of you. You'll have lots in common. Just overall, really good vibes for you and an ideal mate coming in the future. Okay, so that's what's representing itself here at this time, Aquarius, for my singles. Okay, so some pretty interesting messages represented right there for love to come in. So be open to the possibilities of future love connections here, guys, okay? So let's go ahead and begin and bring up some messages for the collective, the overall energies of this reading. So we'll start things off with the Unexpected Gifts deck by Sister Moon Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. Whether you're single, whether you are in a connection, going through challenges, or you might be in separation from someone. Let's see what your first message, your first focus message is. I'm guided to this one here. Magic. The magic of the season is upon us, right? So that's a great card to start things off with, Aquarius. It could also be a very magical time for you during this time of year. All right, so let's grab one from the Pining Rose Crush Edition deck. This is by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. All right, so what is your next focus message here? Guided to this card. Infatuation. Okay, so maybe there's something or someone that you are infatuated by, or maybe they are infatuated with you, which is not necessarily a bad thing. And that doesn't even have to pertain to a person. Sometimes we could be fascinated and infatuated with certain aspects of things that attract us in our life. So we'll have to see what the rest of the cards bring forward. All right, so let's go ahead and grab your third focus message from your guardian angels. I'm guided to this one here. We have forgiveness. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. That's what's needed for some of you, and maybe that's what's preventing you from healing and being able to move forward in your life, okay? So come to a place of forgiveness in your heart. Okay, Aquarius, so let's dig a little bit deeper here and see what else needs to come through in this reading for your bonus. So we're going to grab some insight from the Infinity Oracle. This is by Fire Witch Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Aquarius, what else do we need to know? Okay, if this This must be probably the 7th reading I've done with this deck recently, and this card keeps popping up. Walking blindly. So perhaps, Aquarius, if you feel that you've kind of just been going through the motions of life and maybe it's time to take off the blindfold so that you can see clearly as to the direction that you're going, so that you can stay away from the pitfalls and the caution signs and be mindful of where you should go in your life next, you know? So try not to walk blindly through life. And that applies to your love life and just life overall. What else, please, for Aquarius? Blooming. I love that. This particular card reminds me of the spring season. There could be something happening for you and your person during the springtime. Somebody might really love butterflies. But this is also an indication of love that's blooming and growing and changing. And that's what's going to move forward for you, I feel, Aquarius, especially through forgiveness. And if you're waiting for a love connection, for example, to go to the next level and things are stagnant, things aren't moving, that's because more than likely there's a blockage there. And if that one blockage has to do with the fact that there's still pain in your heart space, that there's a situation maybe from your past that you haven't dealt with that needs forgiveness, then see if you can focus on that first. Because in order for you to head in this direction, that blindfold has to come off. We have this longing energy. Who is it that you're longing for? Or who is longing for you? Is there someone in particular that you're thinking about and you're missing them and you're thinking about them? Are you guys not together because you had a falling out? You had an argument, things ended badly? Is that why we have this coming through? Holiday love, look at that. All I want for Christmas is you. We are focused on holiday season highlights here. So Aquarius, for some of you guys, you might make a connection during the holiday season, either with someone that you are in separation from, or this could be a new love connection for some of you guys. I'm feeling it more so for those who are either going through challenges or are in separation. And something magical could certainly happen here for the two of you during the holidays. What else, please, for Aquarius? Cheers. I love it. This, to me, it's interesting, the progression of these cards, because this reminds me, obviously, of Christmas time, the holiday season. This reminds me of New Year's and the celebrations of the new year to come. This could also be birthdays, anniversaries, special occasions, whatever it is that you guys are celebrating during the holiday season. Good times ahead. Certainly good times that you have shared together already. Let's see what else. We have imagination, and this is very sexual in energy, this particular card. So I feel here, Aquarius, if someone is really infatuated with you and if they're imagining and fantasizing about you sexually and if they're longing for you, you know, there could be an opportunity during the holidays where you guys can reconnect and experience that physical connection and intimacy. Once again, it certainly is possible. We've got access. We've got a key right here. So this could be you, Aquarius, giving your person access back into your life. Maybe they didn't have access before for whatever reason. And you could certainly hold the key to being able to resolve the issues that are overwhelming this connection for some of you. Or you hold the key to their heart and they hold the key to yours. Okay, so let's see what else here. This is the Charm Cards deck by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. What else? What else do you need to know here? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. We have strawberry. Spring. You see, there's something about the spring season popping up here, Aquarius. Somebody could also really love strawberries here. There's something about the springtime. What else, please, for Aquarius? We have grapes. We've got fruit popping up. Somebody might really love fruit. Strawberries, grapes. Springtime. Being able to afford the luxuries of life. And some of you guys, maybe that's been a bit of a struggle this year. I have a feeling 2021 might be turning things around for you. We've got carousel. There's something that's coming back, someone that's coming back. We've got wings, savior, your angel guides, your spirit guides protecting you, watching out for you. There's a situation that's coming back around, or someone that's coming back. We've got skull and crossbones, which represents caution. Okay, so just be mindful of, again, the more toxic things that present itself to you in your life. And that doesn't just have to pertain to your love life either, Aquarius. That could apply to your job, your career, your friendships, your family, your health. Whatever it is that you're being cautioned by, try not to ignore those signs. And again, going back to this card, walking blindly, you're not going to see these warning signs, this caution, if you're walking blindly. So take off the blindfold. Take off the rose-colored glasses so that you can see clearly of what's really coming in. What else? We've got koala, mindful. Hold on, guys. I feel a tickle in my throat here. I haven't actually experienced that in a while. And for those who are familiar with my channel, you'll know that when there is a blockage in the throat chakra, I feel a tickle and I feel the need to cough, like right now. Sorry. Okay. So, there might be there might be a blockage here, guys. Hold on. I don't know why the hell this happens to me, but it does. When and then I can't speak. It's annoying as hell, but it happens. So, just ignore my voice. Blockage in the throat chakra. You guys need to talk. That's the only way this is going to happen. That forgiveness. And it's interesting how we have the koala and that mindful energy. You got to be mindful of what it is that you're being protected by. Because you see, you've got the angel wings right here. And then you've got the skull right there. Sorry, I sound ridiculous. So your angels are trying to save you from this. But you got to be mindful of what you're running into. But you're not going to know that if you've got this going on. So you can't be walking blindly into situations, Aquarius. We have windmill regeneration. So carousel, windmill, reoccurring, regeneration. Those things for me represent things that are coming back. People that are coming back to you. And then look at this next card. We've got heart, love and romance. So this relationship, somebody that you love, somebody that you care for, they're coming back around. Someone that you're longing for. Possibly during the holidays or even New Year's is when you guys might reconnect. And then look at this next card, phone message. So you might hear from them. They might reach out to you. Or maybe they are waiting to hear from you. But this is a message that will be received either on your end, or you're the one that ends up sending a message to your person. Either a text, a phone call, or reaching out on social media. So it could be any of those things. All right, so why is there a blockage in the throat chakra? Why are you guys having a difficult time talking maybe? Has it been very difficult to forgive and to open up? Okay, so let's see why that is. This is my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. Tarot with a twist. This is very similar to the tarot teacher that I created for beginners, for those who are interested in learning how to read tarot. Each or most of the cards here do contain upright and reversed meanings, so it makes it super simple to learn how to read tarot. The twist here is that yes, it includes the 78 original tarot cards that you would receive in any deck, but I've also included new oracle messages as well as new court cards that are exclusive to this deck. So there's 117 cards here, Aquarius. It's a big deck, but I feel it's a lot of fun, especially for those who would like to learn how to read tarot and adding some new fun messages that you normally wouldn't get in a traditional tarot deck. All right, guys, so if you're interested in this one, the deck shop link is down below, and of course all the other creators and decks that you see here. So let's see what else, Aquarius, for the holiday season for your bonus reading. The Emerald of Water. So for some of you guys, maybe your person is a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this says it's time to go with the flow of where life and love want to take you. Being rigid and closed-minded prevents you from growing and finding the many blessings that are meant for you. Remove stagnancy, stubbornness, and stalemate type situations from your journey. Love yourself enough to see that you are a gem with so much to offer to the world and to the one who is meant for you. And isn't it interesting, you know, how it says that by being rigid and closed-minded, that's actually preventing you from growing, from blooming and experiencing this beautiful energy that's coming through from here. So go with the flow of where life is taking you and try to not self-sabotage your progress by avoiding those caution signs, whatever they may be. You also have the Strength card coming through here, specifically Leo for some of you. This is a reminder for you to be brave and realize that you perhaps are a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for. This is the need to tap into your inner strength, your willpower, to have the patience, to show restraint, to not do anything hasty. Tapping into your confidence and knowing that you're powerful. You're a powerful person within yourself. And if anyone has ever made you feel less than, or if they've taken your power away or made you feel weak, this is a reminder here for you to know that you are a lot stronger than you might even realize or know. We do have the Five of Swords right here. This is your own air energy, Aquarius. So maybe you're feeling defeated right now in your life, or there were certain things, certain aspects of your life that needed to change, that you needed to walk away from. You might have been dealing with somebody who was being sneaky with you. They weren't being upfront with you. Because this is also a card where there's competition and conflict. And if there was competition, then maybe someone was entertaining other options in love and romance. There could have been infidelities here. There could have been someone else who was interested in your person. This could apply to you too, if somebody was interested in you. But it is Swords air energy, so I'm feeling this more so for you, that you feel defeated, that you had to let go, that you surrendered and walked away from a situation because there was competition. You didn't want to get entangled into that drama. And so look at this. You've got your own Aquarius energy coming through here from the Star card. It's beautiful, letting you know that there's still hope here, that you can still have a wish that manifests itself. There are certain paths in your life that's being illuminated at this point in time. This is also a reminder for you to self-care, to take care of you, to put yourself back on your priority list. This is renewal right here. This is going after who or what it is that inspires you. This is presenting you with new opportunities, not just in love, but other areas of your life. Now look at this. You've got the Eight of Cups. So the Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups, they're both really tapped into walking away from situations that no longer serve a purpose. You know, you could have certainly encountered people that disappointed you, that abandoned you, that hurt you. And so you left that behind, understandably so. Why would you stick around in a situation where it's just not working for you? I mean, hopefully you found the strength within you to get up and leave. If something isn't working, you don't have to be in that situation, whether it applies to your love life or even a bad job. You know, if you're someplace that's making you miserable, then it's time to go. And that's what the Emerald of Water is all about, to go with the flow of where life and love is taking you. And that's what's going to direct you to the one who is meant for you. So if you felt the need to walk away, there's a reason for that. Look at this. How fitting that you have the Christmas tree card coming through here. We've got holiday love. All I want for Christmas is you. We've got what I feel is the energies of the new year. This could also be indicative of like the Two of Cups energy, a partnership between two people, the very special soul connection, unity, the attraction. And now we've got the Christmas tree. So this is a reminder here, Aquarius, for you to be happy, to be sociable with your friends, your family. You're naturally perhaps a very popular person. You've got lots of friends. You're very family oriented. So just try to be very optimistic with what the season has in store for you. You could also be the type that enjoys gift giving during the Christmas season. Whoops. And then we've got the Six of Wands. So this is still letting us know that you can still be very successful in your life when it comes to your romantic relationships. It can be victorious. There is progress that can be made there. If things are stagnant right now, you can create movement there. And the Six of Wands is also, especially if you're prospering at your job, in your career, this is something that you're being recognized for. You're being praised for something or awarded in something that you're doing. But in regard to your love life, it looks really good. Things can progress. Things can still work out here. But it's also very important to walk away from situations that you are being cautioned to stay away from. So your angel guides are here watching out for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages here, Aquarius, to see what else needs to come in for you. So we'll start with the Divine Masculine Confessions deck. This is by Bridget of Divine Essentials. So Divine Masculine energy can, of course, be for male, but it could be for female as well. It's really whoever is in the Divine Masculine energy. And then we'll go ahead and grab some Divine Feminine messages. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Aquarius. So, masculines, what do you want to say to your feminine? I'm terrified of losing you due to my inability to be vulnerable. Okay. So for some of you guys, maybe you are dealing with a masculine who sees things that way. I do check up on you to see what you're doing. Maybe their way of checking up on you is on social media, or through friends or family, some way that they're able to keep in touch or find out about how your life is going, Aquarius. We've got memories here, so your person could also be feeling very nostalgic, remembering the times that you guys have shared, but this card does say, I'm so afraid of changing. This person could just be someone who doesn't like change. They don't want to rock the boat. It makes them very uncomfortable. And that could have contributed to part of the issues in the partnership for some of you. Your scent is addictive, and I swear I can smell you when you're gone. So my feminines, maybe there's a particular perfume that you really like, or it's just something about the scent of your body that this masculine is very attracted to. I want to tear off your clothes and have my way with you, leaving my scent and prints all over what belongs to me. So there's something about how attracted you both are, I feel, when it comes to that natural scent that you just both have, very attracted to each other. It was love at first sight, and my first true love. Nobody can take that away from us. So this masculine, this is how they are interpreting this connection, my feminines, that it was love at first sight. But, you know, I do feel, yes, you guys have had your fair share of challenges, but wow, the desire, the love for the feminine from the masculine, it's still here. It is still here. Okay, so let's grab some insight from the Divine Feminine Confessions deck now. This is the counterpart to that other deck, again by Bridget of Divine Essentials. So let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. For the holiday season, for this bonus reading. All right, so Divine Feminine energy now. Who needs to speak up here? Okay, so we've got 2 cards. Every time I think about giving up and moving on, you show back up and reset my emotions and love. It's like you know. Yeah, it makes sense why that's presenting itself here, because things are coming back around. I'm trying so hard to heal all the bad parts of myself to be with you, which is good. You know, so my feminines, if you feel the need to heal at this point in time, take as much time as you need. Thank you for inspiring me to heal and grow. I've changed so much because of you. I love these messages here. So there's something about your masculine, my feminines, that definitely inspires you to do better in your life, to continue on your healing journey. And that's what's going to help this blooming to happen between the two of you. Now look at this. Thank you for always forgiving me. So my feminines, maybe it's the masculine that was always forgiving you, and maybe you've struggled with forgiveness. So if that's something that you need to work on, it's presenting itself here. And last card, let's see. Did I do something wrong? Okay, so this is something that you're asking your masculine. And the thing is, you're more than likely asking this because you know in your heart of hearts you didn't do anything wrong. So it might have just come down to miscommunication, misinterpretation of something that's been done or hasn't been done, you know, and I really do feel there's a way to iron all of this out, possibly during the holiday season. Interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we can find out. So let's grab some insight from the Sands of Time Oracle. This is by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. What else do we need to know? This particular deck could have time frames and certain directions that you're being led to. What is it time for you to do? Now that we are coming to the end of 2020 and welcoming in 2021. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. And so by the time Aquarius season comes in January, hopefully you'll be in a much better place to welcome in the new opportunities, not just in love, but all areas of your life. time to take a closer look. Okay, we also have breakthrough. Time to reach out. Look at this. Time for harmony. You know, to me, it's time for you and your person, perhaps Aquarius, to reevaluate the situation where you guys are at right now. Reassess where things are so that you can figure out a plan, perhaps, on how you guys can come back together and move forward in the future so that things are actually good. And this breakthrough is clarity here. Somebody needs that clarity. Somebody, I feel, is finally taking that blindfold off. It could be you, but it could be your person too. Time to reach out. I feel eventually you guys will connect and interact and open up lines of communication, which is good considering I felt that blockage in my throat chakra, which is why I started to, you know, cough and feel that tickle. It's time for harmony, not just in your love life, Aquarius, not just between the two of you, whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading, but all over your life. Harmonize it. Bring harmony back in. What else? Time for a vacation. Maybe some of you guys are already on vacation during the holiday season. But, you know, whenever this happens, maybe it's just time for you to take a break from the stresses of life. And if you've been working too hard, definitely take time to de-stress and to take time for you. And bottom of the deck, I love it. Look at this. It's time to manifest dreams. How perfect is that, Aquarius? It's time. Manifest your goals, your dreams, whatever means the most to you. Love it. All right, guys, so that's what's coming through. Let's go ahead and wrap things up with some songs here. So for those who are familiar, I did create this deck. It's the Heart Songs deck. Songs in the Key of Love that contains a whole bunch of popular songs that, you know, you might be able to relate to. And I was gifted this deck, Lyricism by Bridget of Divine Essentials, and also gifted this deck by Jennifer of Divine Moon Empress, Lyrics of the Heart, Grown and Sexy. So I thought it would be cool to pick and choose whatever songs from these three decks pops up here for you. And if you're not familiar with the song, see if you resonate with the lyrics. So let's take a look at that, Aquarius. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius for this bonus reading. Wrapping things up here, guys. What do we have? Sexual Healing. Yep. By Marvin Gaye. Baby, I'm hot just like an oven. I need some lovin'. And baby, I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger. I believe it. There's something about this fiery magnetic connection between the two of you. Save the Best for Last by Vanessa Williams. Sometimes the snow comes down in June. Sometimes the sun goes round the moon. I see the passion in your eyes. Sometimes it's all a big surprise. 'Cause there was a time when all I did was wish you'd tell me this was love. It's not the way I hoped or how I planned, but somehow it's enough. Okay, so that's what's coming through from that deck. Save the best for last. And something definitely coming through with this very hot sexual chemistry between the two of you. All right, so from the Lyricism deck, let's see. For Aquarius, please. Baby, can you feel me? Imagining. I'm looking in your eyes. You see, there's this imagination card right here, very sexual in energy. And this as well is coming through with that same type of vibe. Bring back those nights when I held you beside me. They miss those intimate moments with you, Aquarius. And it doesn't just always have to equate to sex, you know? Just those intimate moments of being able to be together. To be able to hold each other and hug each other and be in each other's presence. All right, so let's go ahead and grab a couple songs from here. Now, this is the Grown and Sexy version, so this is definitely a little bit racy. So let's take a look and see what's coming through here. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius. Let's take a look. We already know the sexual chemistry is pretty hot between the two of you. It's like peach cobbler in my stomach when I eat you up. You got your legs around my neck so I can get up. So I can't get up. So that's what's coming through from that. Bottom of the deck. Let's light a candle so we can make it better. Then make love until we drown. You know it feels real good. Hello. There you go. So that's what's presenting itself here, Aquarius, for you and your person. My goodness. I mean, again, sexual chemistry off the charts, amazing. The love is here. The longing is here. There's a potential that you guys can try to work this out during the holiday season. But if it doesn't happen during the holidays, there's a potential that maybe by springtime of next year, things can escalate towards being able to work out whatever challenges you guys have dealt with in this partnership. Just be mindful, again, that you're making better decisions for yourself, that you have clarity, that you take advantage of that breakthrough, that you take off this blindfold that's preventing you from really seeing clearly when it comes to the direction that you're going in your life, when it comes to your love life, certainly, and also your career choices, your relationships with your friends, your family. That can include your health goals as well, whatever it is, okay? It can be a magical new year coming in for you. You just have to be mindful of avoiding the caution signs and, well, not avoiding the caution signs, but I mean paying attention to the caution signs and avoiding whatever the pitfalls might be that you're being warned by those signs. You know what I mean? So that's what I've got for you guys. I do hope whatever part of this reading made sense for you, that it offered you some advice that you could use during the holiday season and into the new year. And I wish you guys the very best. Thank you guys as always for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.